What's up, guys? NG Soji. What's up, y'all? Great day. Boy, my camera, I had to charge my tablet right now, so I gotta have it this weird angle, y'all. I was trying to record from over there, but like, the charger's right there. So anyway, how y'all doing today, bro? Hey! So, yeah, I've mentioned a lot of my videos now. 2 or 3, maybe even 4, but mention some of the videos that I've achieved that are having no thoughts. Because I legitimately have. You know what I'm saying? I decided to just make a video full on dedicated to it. So, me, thoughts, you know, so I never really overthink. I never really ever overthink in my entire life. Didn't never really overthink. Can't recall no times I have overthink. Just because I can't recall it though doesn't mean I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But to me, always in my life, my thoughts have mainly been, half of it usually half of my thoughts usually is what I want it to be. The other half would usually be dang, I'm stuttering so much for no reason. Other half would be some, something random. Another is some thoughts that I don't want to have. Everybody has some dark thoughts and some thoughts that they don't want to have. Right now, me, dark thoughts don't bother me no more. Doesn't bother me. Sometimes I enjoy having them. Well, it may sound weird, but I'm just saying how it is. Sometimes I enjoy having dark thoughts. But, you know, now, it just gets to the point where, like, I can have 2, 3, 4 thoughts. They just have no thoughts. Like, I can legitimately just not think about nothing. I can just sit here and just not think about nothing. Not think about anything. And this now helped me tremendously with meditation now and just trying to connect. You know what I'm saying? Just connecting and just chilling. This has helped me a lot more now because before I was just have all these thoughts like some random thoughts, right? Now I could just not. It could just be pure silence, no thoughts. No matter what's going on, there's no thoughts. I feel like I think more than the average human. Well, at least I feel like I think more than the average 13-year-old, right? But at the same time, I don't really think. I think, but when I think about things like I go into like depth when I think about. Like I just think very hard about things, you know. But I don't really know what the average human thinks about. Because I really don't care what they think about. You know what I'm saying? But usually, I don't have to be thinking about spiritual stuff, all that. I just think about I think about different things, but I can just clear my mind. I don't really know, like, I think everything through. I apply everything. A lot of times, most of the time I apply everything. I just think. When I do something, I think about before I do it. It can be as simple as going, this may sound weird, but it can be as simple as freaking going to the refrigerator and getting water. I just think it through. I think how I'm going to go there to get the water. I don't know why I do that. I just think very hard about things before I do it. So I just think, yeah. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I think, you know what I'm saying? People who who overthink a lot, they should, I really don't get advice for that because it just happened. Like, it wasn't like I was doing anything I can recall that, I just started having less and less thoughts. Like, it just happened. It just happened. Like, I can tell you to meditate, but, meditating for months on end every single day, I would still have everyday regular thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts, and it just happened. It just happened one night. It was one night or day. It was just the thoughts was just extremely calm, nothing there. It didn't stay like that. It just stayed like that. So I really don't get advice. So if you're someone who overthinks a lot, have anxiety, all that, I'm sorry, but I can't really give you no advice for that. I can't really give you advice because I achieved this art of having no thoughts and stuff and controlling all my thoughts, but I don't know how I did it. It just happened. It just happened like this. It's just here. So I can't really give the tutorial how to do this. How it happened. It just happened. I'm being serious. 444. It just happened. Ah! But no, I don't really understand about some humans though. Why I like to say humans. I just say humans. I'm not saying humans, you know, like trying to make myself sound like better than. I just like to say humans. I just like to say humans instead of people. The word people is just like I don't like that word. I don't like that word. I just say humans. So when I say humans, I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to like say humans as in I'm trying to call people peasants. I'm not doing that. I'm just literally calling people what they are. Humans. I'm a human. More like a spirit in a human body, but like that's what we all are. But I'm trying to think, bro. Because again, my thoughts be so calm. I just be talking. I just be talking, right? But like sometimes when I want to say something, I just gotta think about it, y'all. But hopefully this camera don't cut out before. Hopefully this don't cut out from having not enough space. Because then I have to edit all this stuff. Like but no, no, no. This is like I have I have another video. I upload this somewhere in January or February, between those months, because I started making these videos December. No, I made my first. I uploaded my first video in November. Right, that was Radio Sundays, my first ever song I ever recorded and released. And then I started making these videos more active December 31st and just on there, just January. So yeah, uh, so go back all the way down there, and I had a video called "Don't Let Your Emotions Lie to You," something along the lines of that. I highly recommend watching that, y'all. Y'all don't let y'all emotions lie to y'all. Think before y'all do everything, bro. Don't just act out of anger and emotions. Like I gave an example right there and then, like in that video, bro. I'm not gonna use that example again now and try to lower y'all vibration on that stuff. But I used to be one of those peoples who like would do things necessarily. I won't say necessarily without thinking, because me, I've always been the type of kid where I think everything through. No matter like, cause me, I used to do like, okay, like I used to do like some bad stuff as a kid, right? I used to be like, but you know how y'all had baby kids and y'all just had like baby kids. It was like I was like that. Like basically, I was just known for getting into trouble on that. Like now I could be chilling, right? But before, I used to get into a whole lot of fights, freaking beef, squads, like all that type of stuff. That just comes with the package of being born in this state, bro. Now you don't have to do it. This is something I chose to do. Nah, it was more if I had to do it, but before I used to just when I get angry, right? When I would get angry, this happened like 2 or 3 years ago, like when I was 11 years old. When I get mad, I would just break things, yell, hit things, all that. Like, so I'll be on some irrational Ooh, I want to say the word, right? I want to say the word. I want to say it, but some irrational shit. But yeah, I be on some irrational stuff, right? I be on some irrational stuff. No. And I look back and I was just kind of cringe at some stuff I do. I'm like, and I've seen a lot of other people do irrational stuff too. I'm just like, but the thing is with me, like the thing is, y'all, like, just think before y'all do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things you'll be because back then I used to just do things. I'll think about what I'm about to do and the possible consequences of the actions, both positive and negatives, but I wouldn't look in the long run. I would never think about the long run. I'll be like, I'm gonna do this and that. Oh, if I do this, this probably happen immediately after. Then that's it. I wouldn't think about how this would affect me or someone else like a year or two later. You know what I'm saying? Like further on down the road. Now I do. That's why now I don't really react to anything. Someone gets into my face, you know what I'm saying? Because when I said like before, because I used to go to like really like, I used to go to pretty bad schools, right? A lot of fights, violence, like all that stuff, right? You know what I mean? I used to be a part of that, right? But I'm not part of that no more. Once I had my spiritual awakening, I pretty much changed out of that completely, right? At the end of 7th grade, I had my spiritual awakening, right? And I'm still going through it, right? Yeah, you still always go through your awakening. You always go through a new awakening, right? But, you know what I'm saying? Going to these schools, it be like you feel the vibration just drop. It's just so low there. You know what I'm saying? None of the kids be knowing. Like, none of these kids be knowing, but like, these vibrations be low as ever there, right? But, maybe. So like me, like I just before if a kid was stepping up to me like, yo, what you want to do, homie? Like, I don't know, I'll beat you up, something like that. And before I would just get back at it with them with their face and try fighting them, right? Now I just don't even pay no attention. Like kids be trying to clown me and stuff, I don't say nothing to them because I know if I act out and do something, uh, I just think, like, me, I always think, I'm always constantly thinking. So when someone says to me, I take in consideration what they just said, and I think about all, the scenarios that could play out, what could happen. Like, this is all, like, it'll spend, like, 60 seconds. Like, it's a whole video game. Like, you get to pick your choice, those freaking choice video games and stuff. Know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, I just think, I'm just like, yeah. I've seen so many people, I can tell y'all, I've heard and seen people just ruin their lives because they did something necessary they weren't thinking, or they was, but they didn't think what happened in the long run. I know a kid right now, right, teenager, who I don't really know his situation, so I'm not gonna speak on that one. I'm not gonna speak on that one because I don't know. I ain't know a situation like that, so I'm not gonna pull that one out. But I know this other kid, right? I didn't know him, but I saw him around, right? And one thing led to another, and him and his teacher started fighting, like fist fighting, right? I'm talking like they were bah bah. That's the type of schools I went to where the teachers would fist, like the kids and teachers would fist fight. Like, that's why, like, I hate being at that school. I'm glad that I'm not gonna go there no more. This is my last year. That's a whole year going to that school, a whole school year. Well, not a whole year, a whole school year. But I seen that, and guess where that kid's at right now? He's in jail. And like, I was just thinking, cause like he started the whole thing, like he picked the teacher and flipped him over and stuff like that. I'm just like, and I've seen, like, maybe this happen. A kid would just do something, like a teacher, like teenagers would just do something. Oh, he's punching. Hey, boy, I need an apple. Dang, bro, I had subs. Okay, so follow. No, okay. I've seen a bunch of people just do things and just not really, think about what happened, this and that. That's why I don't really react to nothing. That's why I don't react to nothing. I'm just like, yeah, you can do this, whatever, this and that. And like, I've seen kids just just do this and that. I literally know kids right now that's gonna be in jail till they're adults. I know teenagers whose life was going good, who, I don't know how I say good because I don't know their home life situation, but everything was pretty much decent, right? But I know kids that was out of the free world, right? Teenagers, right? Have their whole life ahead of them. 15, 16, 17 years old. They're in jail right now until they're gonna be jailed till they're over 21. Juvie life. And I'm like, that's such a waste. That is such a waste. Like, and also I think this happens with so many people. Like, maybe not to this, like, extreme of an extent, right? But it happens with most people. Just be thinking, like, what if they, like, thought through everything and, like, thought about all the scenarios through, and all the situation, thought it through, and thought what would happen in the long run. 'Cause, when you're usually in a heat situation, you're not really thinking about what's gonna happen right after what's gonna happen later on. You're thinking about now what's gonna happen then. So a lot of people just tend to, let their, what I'm saying, let their muscles override them and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just start. So that pretty much, you know what I'm saying, also helped me, start thinking more. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, see all those kids, seeing all these people, you know what I'm saying, hearing all these people do this and that, I just realized, you know what I'm saying, like, need to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, your thoughts and stuff, right? So I just went out home, so that was more of a rant, like, really the point of that was just to say that, don't let your emotions lie to you. Don't let your emotions override you, overpower you. Never let your emotions overpower you. Never be a prisoner to your own mindset. Never, and always think everything through. And just think, like me, I'm the type of person, something happens, I think of all the possible scenarios. Like, I'll be looking like, okay, if I do this and this, 60 years later, where am I gonna be at? Like, I'm just that person that I just think more I'd rather just think more than, you know what I'm saying, than act out on some stuff, like. So, yeah, I just be thinking, like, 14, um, more of a rant. This is like more just like a rant, just saying what's on my mind, get something from my chest, stuff like that. So, yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, this is weird the way this is set up. All right, but that's pretty much the end of this video. I was about to wrap things up. Just, I don't know. Also, with my mind, with this stuff, my thoughts. 1444. But with my thoughts in mind, I could just go to other galaxies, universes, like wherever I want. I have been my own island. Like let's say like for almost 10 years now, but I have this island called Jericisco, right? It's a mixture of my legal name and my freaking San Francisco, and I just mixed it together as a little kid. And you know what I'm saying, the island is just beautiful. Like I just picture this beautiful island, 1515. I just picture this very beautiful island. Over 2 million people over there. 2 million people on the island. I know that sounds crazy, but yes. I just like, you know what I'm saying? I could just, just leave. I could just, pretty much, I could just zone out and just leave whenever I want to. Like, leave the earth. But I'm still technically here. But, like, physically, I'm here. But spiritually, I'm not. Consciously, I'm not here. I'm somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe I could just sit somewhere, close my eyes, and just be in a whole nother reality, a whole nother universe. Another planet, which is, I mean, sometimes I just go to another planet. Especially, I go to this one specific planet where, well, this is usually where I go when I try to have a past life regression. I just go to a planet, nothing full of, which is beautiful planet, oceans. I haven't not yet explored it yet, but oceans and all animals, just animals. From all I've seen, it's just all animals there, and everything's just living peace and harmony. 1616, just living peace and harmony, man. Like, that's where I just like to go. Like, your mind, bro. You can literally just escape or go wherever you want, just through your mind. I'm still trying to astral project because I can see it through my head, through my mind, right? Like it's a dream. Like, only I'm not sleeping, though. But I'm still trying to go astral projection so I can, like, so I can actually, like, really spiritually be there. Not, like, physically still here, but, like I really, really want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Not just, like, thinking it. Wise. I want to actually go there and be there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think continue freaking trying to astral project and work, and I've been working my root chakra, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's pretty much the end of this video. I know I said it like 3-4 times already, but that's for real the end of the video. Energy, soldier, peace, love, positivity. We're gonna hit 1 mil. We're gonna hit 1 mil soon, sometime in the future. 1717. Dang, I've seen a lot of repeating numbers lately, but yeah, that's it. No. But that's it. Alright. Yeah. I just keep saying alright, yeah, like, alright, I'm finna be trying to make some music, drop some beats, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So by the time I go to my house, I'm probably just gonna be trying to work on beats and some music and songs like that. So so yeah, alright, y'all, peace out. Hey.